Emeritus of Mathematics and trustee for the Georgia Southwestern Foundation, passed away last Saturday. Dr. Clayton was a perennial favorite professor among students and could always be found cheering on the Hurricanes during basketball games here in the Storm Dome. In total, Dr. Clayton served in the classroom for 47 years at Georgia Southwestern State University. Outside of the campus, Dr. Clayton directed the Boy Scout Merit Badge Camp for 30 years and was a volunteer at Community Service Ministries, Harvest of Hope Food Pantry, and the Homeless Shelter. We express our deepest sympathy to the Clayton family, and we ask at this time that you join us in a moment of silence for our friend, Dr. J. Clayton. Thank you. First, the starting lineup for the Clayton State Lakers tonight. 5'11" junior from Goose Creek, South Carolina, number 3, Dantez Beneman. 6'6" from Douglasville, Georgia, number 5, Jamani Bird. 6'4" from Tallahassee, Florida, number 11, Kyle Kinsey. 6'8" senior from Bronx, New York, number 20, Alfonso Davis. And 6'2" from Boynton Beach, Florida, number 21, Christoph Nairn. Head coach Lance Ignatz, or rather assistant coach Lance Ignatz and Tony Lamar. Head coach in his second year, Jimmy Link. Thank you, Mark. At center, a 6'8" junior from Sally, South Carolina, number 15, Rakeem Hicks. At guard, a 6'1" senior from Graceville, Florida, welcome number 1, Cameron Dozier. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Radcliffe, Kentucky, number 2, BP Brandon Price. At guard, a 6'2" junior from Gadsden, Alabama, number 30, Tevin Wise. And at forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Locust Grove, Georgia, number 0, Cameron Clayton. The head coach in his first year, Coach Ben Hicks.
I feel the master. I feel it. They ready? Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready?
Wise for Southwestern. Hurricanes control the opening tip. Clayton State comes out playing man-to-man. Hurricanes go from right to left into paint. Cameron Clayton, he turns, shoots, and scores. So the walk-on, Cameron Clayton, gets the first points of the basketball game. Hurricanes playing much better basketball of late. We've won 2 in a row. Big game here tonight. Hurricanes only a game out of third place in the West Division of the Peach Belt Conference. High post is Davis. He gives it up. The 3 is good for Clayton State. Christoph Nairn knocks down the triple, and each team knocks down their first attempt. Hurricanes go from right to left in the first half. Hurricanes in the home white uniforms. Clayton shoots on the run. Cameron misses, rebounded by Jamani Bird of Clayton State. And the Lakers now with their second possession. Clayton State won the women's game 80-53. Lady Canes really never in it after the first 4 minutes. Turnaround one-handers no good by Bird. And the Hurricanes have the basketball. 3-2. Clayton State's basket was a 3. Ours was a 2. So the Lakers lead by 1. Brandon Price off the dribble, gets to the basket, misses, but they foul him. Brandon Price averaging 26.5 points the last 2 games. And he'll be at the free throw line for Southwestern. Brandon, a 77% free throw shooter. He's averaging almost 19 points a game. Price, the transfer from Western Kentucky, his second year at GSW. Price's free throw's good, and BP ties the basketball game. Just underway from the Storm Dome. Brandon Price can give the Hurricanes the lead, but he missed it. And it's rebounded by Kyle Kinsey of Clayton State. Clayton State, the black jerseys, black shorts, white panel, white numbers trimmed in orange. Hurricanes white jerseys, white shorts, navy blue trim, navy numbers trimmed in gold. That baseline jumper is good by Benneman. And Clayton State goes in front 2, 5-3. Hicks, Wise, Dozier. Cam touches the basketball for the first time. His baseline jumper's no good. Benneman rebounds for Clayton State. Here come the Lakers from left to right. I mentioned in the open, Clayton State's 5-4. They are 10-8 overall. They post up Davis, he scores. So 3 different players, Nairn, Benneman, and now Davis have the 3 Clayton State baskets, and the Lakers lead by 4 at 7-3. Clayton, the big post player between the circles, gets it to Brandon Price. BP inside the 28-foot marker right side, gets a pick from Hicks. The pick and roll is not there. Price will penetrate out to Tevin Wise, through Wise's hands, out of bounds to Clayton State. Hurricanes turn the ball over. Elsewhere in the Peach Belt tonight, the University of South Carolina Aiken is home against Lander. Georgia College on the road up in the mountains at Young Harris. Francis Marion's at Flagler. Augusta in Savannah at Armstrong, and Columbus State hosts the Falcons from Montevallo. 16:47 to play in the first half. Kinsey, now Davis, now Benneman. They go inside to Bird. He bullies his way in, misses the shot. Loose ball picked up by Cameron Clayton. 7-3. Clayton State by 4. 16.5 to go in the first period. Tevin Wise, right side, puts the ball on the floor, now picks the dribble up, passes to Cameron Dozier. Dozier guarded by Kinsey. Clayton to the screen. Dozier hands off to Wise. Hurricanes have 4 seconds to shoot. Brandon Price goes left baseline, and we don't get a shot off. Good Clayton State defense, and the result is a Hurricane turnover. Canes fail to get the shot off in the allotted 30 seconds. And Clayton State's got the basketball with a 4-point lead. We'll get the under 16 media timeout on the next dead ball. Hurricanes slow out of the gate. Only 3 points so far. Clayton State with a 7-3 lead. Benneman thought about it, now passes on the right wing. Nairn. Now Benneman, his three's good. Second field goal by Dantes Benneman, and Clayton State goes up 7. It's 10-3. 7 straight points now for Clayton State. Brandon Price between the circles, penetrates, and that's going to be a foul on Clayton State's Dantes Benneman. The second foul against the Lakers, and that does take us to the under 16 media timeout. 15:26 to play in the half. It's not been much fun so far. 15:26 to play in the half. It's Clayton State 10, Georgia Southwestern 3. Good guys down 7. We're back in 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Davis snatches down the rebound for Clayton State. Here come the Lakers in a hurry. Pull up 16-footer is good by Benneman. They're not messing. We can't buy one. And Ben Hicks has seen enough. 12, make it 14 straight points. 14 unanswered for Clayton State. And the Lakers lead 17-3. 17-3. Canes down 14 early. We're back in 30 on 94 Sports. Right now, Clayton State has given us a 14-0 run by the Lakers, and they lead 17-3. Brandon Price looks to Coach Ben Hicks for a play. Clayton screens for Price. Dozier back to Price. BP drives the runner. No good. We can't buy one right now. The basket's got a lid on it. Clayton State in a hurry, and they're going to call Cameron Dozier for the trip. That's the first foul on the Hurricanes. 14 minutes and 1 second left in the first half. The foul on the floor, not a shooting foul. They get the ball in, miss, but they tip it in. I believe it was Bird that got the tap in. That's 16 straight for the Lakers. 16 unanswered. Can we get a mulligan the first 6.5 minutes? Brandon Price double team, drives and scores. Brandon Price's first field goal, and it's 19-5. Clayton State had scored 16 unanswered. That turnaround jumper's no good by Alfonso Davis. Hurricanes rebound. Canes going from right to left in the first half. Dozier will drive. Wise. Tevin for three. Good. Tevin Wise knocks down to 3. That's 5 straight points for the Hurricanes. Canes back to within 11. It's 19-8. 12:51 to go in the first half. They go inside, miss another short one. That's over the back, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alfonso Davis came over the back, picks up the foul. Maurice White in for Clayton State. Devin Watson in for Southwestern. Devin, a 6'3" sophomore from Lawrenceville. Clayton State in a 2-2-1 3-quarter trap press. Dozier front court for Southwestern. Hurricanes can cut the deficit to 9 with a field goal. And Clayton State drops back in a zone defense now for the first time. So they went 2-2-1 trap, settled back in the zone. Brandon Price shoots the 3 over the zone. And the Hurricanes get to within 8. That's 8 straight points for Southwestern. Clayton State had a 16-0 run. Hurricanes in the midst of an 8-0 run, and they're going to call a block on Brandon Price. For Clayton State, Jalen Taylor checks in. Taylor, a 6'6" sophomore from Hephzibah, Georgia. Benneman, Kinsey. Now they go short corner right baseline. They almost throw it away, but they recover. Kinsey, now turning around 8-footer is good by Maurice White. White, 6'4" senior. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Price, that's going to be a push-off. The official said that Brandon pushed off to get open for the jumper. That's going to be an offensive foul. It gives Clayton State the basketball, but first, the under 12 media timeout. 11:42 to play in the first half. It's Clayton State 21, Georgia Southwestern 11. Hurricanes down 10. We're back in 60 on the Hurricane Sports Network. A redshirt freshman, 5'9", from Atkinson, Georgia. 11.5 to play in the first period. They post up Taylor. He misses. Rakeem Hicks, the Hurricane rebound. Here comes Cameron Dozier. Now Colt Yawn. Now Dozier between the circles. Tevin Wise on the dribble. Watson drives, spins, passes out to Hicks. Rakeem drives. He loses the basketball. Benneman has it for the Lakers. We've played 9 minutes, 11 left in the first half. High post, turnaround 15-footer. Maurice White misses. Dozier, the Hurricane rebound. And Cam will walk it down for the Hurricanes. Good guys trail by 10. It's 21-11. Yawn left side. Coke passes to Watson. Devin dribbles once. Up top, Tevin Wise. Clayton State's back in the man defense. Dozier open for 3. Cam missed it. Clayton State rebounds. That's Nathan Powell. That's got to be a charge, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Devin Watson draws the offensive foul. Good defense by Watson. Devin draws the player control foul. Maurice White picks up his first foul. 21-11. Marquise Clark checks in. And Jamani Bird returns for Clayton State. Hurricanes will walk the basketball down with a chance to cut the Clayton State lead to 8. Hicks sets a high ball screen for Dozier. Cameron drives, whistle, and a foul on Clayton State. That's the 5th first half foul against the Lakers. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds. Station identification. You're involved with Hurricane basketball. Cameron Dozier lays it in for Southwestern. Hurricanes lost the basketball on the inbounds play, but stole it right back. Cameron Dozier lays it in for his first basket. Clayton State's lead is now 8. It's 21-13. The long three, no good by Clark. Hicks, the Hurricane rebound, and we can cut this baby to 6 with a basket. We could cut it to 5 with a 3. Jan guarded by Powell. Now Watson. Devin drives to the foul line, dumps off to Cameron Dozier, then sets a pick for Cam. Dozier crossover dribble, gets inside, misses. Watson had the offensive rebound, but they took it away from him. Maurice White passes to Nathan Powell. Just over 9 minutes to play in the first half. Clark skip pass left side. Powell drives to the foul line. On the block, that's Bird. He backs in on Hicks, shoots and scores. That's a nice post move by Jamani Bird. His 3rd field goal. And the Lakers go back up 10. It's 23-13. Dozier hands off to Watson. Devin, right side to Jan. Colt gets a pick from Watson. Now Cameron Dozier. High post Hicks. Rakeem turns, drives. Knocked out of bounds by Maurice White. Brandon Price returns for Southwestern. Cameron Dozier will come out. That's a good piece of coaching by Ben Hicks to get Dozier out before the under-8 media timeout and give him an extra couple of minutes. And the Hurricanes will get called for a shot clock violation. That's twice. Now we have failed to get a shot off in time. Cameron Clayton returns for Southwestern. Rakeem Hicks out. So Ben Hicks plays with Brandon Price, Colt Young, Tevin Wise, Devin Watson, and Cameron Clayton. 23-13. Clayton State leads by 10. They go on the block to Bird. He gets it back and scores. Jamani Bird now with 8. He came in averaging 13, and he gives Clayton State a 12-point lead. Great pass inside, Tevin Wise. They're going to say the foul's before the shot, so the basket does not count. Good look inside by big Cameron Clayton. That foul was on Kendall Joseph of Clayton State. Joseph, a 6'4" junior from Snellville. Boy, Clayton State plays a lot of people, don't they? Brandon Price on the dribble. We'll get the under-8 media timeout on the next dead ball. Wise inside Clayton. The shot is blocked. Clayton State wants to run from left to right. 7:38 left in the half. Clayton State 10-8. The Lakers are 5-4 in the Peach Belt. Hurricanes are 4-5. We're in 7th place, but we are only a game out of 3rd. They get the ball in the paint and get a bucket from Maurice White. White's second field goal. And just like that, Clayton State has stretched the lead back out to 14. Boy, it's been a struggle. Price right side. Brandon drives, gets in front of the basket and scores. Brandon Price now with 8, and we're down 12. Clayton State by a dozen. 6:49 to play in the first half. They work the basketball around the perimeter. 3, Nathan Powell misses for Clayton State. Watson, the Hurricane rebound. Brandon Price will enter the front court. Canes have a chance to cut this thing back to 10. Price left sideline. Watson picks. Now Clayton between the circles. Lazy pass picked off by Powell. He's going to be fouled by Colt Yawn. He scores anyway. Colt made the foul, and they'll have a chance for a 3-point play when we come back. It hasn't been much fun yet. Still a long way to go. 6:21 to play in the half. It's Clayton State 29, Georgia Southwestern 15. Clayton and Rakeem Hicks. Dozier in the front court, guarded by Nathan Powell. Now Colt Yawn works on Dantes Benneman. Clayton, high post Hicks. Rakeem has it taken away by Nairn. He'll drive, shoot over Tevin Wise and score. Second basket by Christoph Nairn, and the Lakers go up 17. It's 32-15. Clayton between the circles, his pass deflected, recovered by Rakeem Hicks. Rakeem turns the ball over. 8th turnover now for the Hurricanes. 5.5 left. Open 3 left side. Nairn's good. That's his second 3, and Ben Hicks has seen enough. Tevin Wise in the front court, top of the key. Passes right sideline to Dozier. They try to double him. Clayton, the big post player up top, shot clock at 4. Colt Young drives, misses, and it's rebounded by Jamani Bird. Clayton State quickly in their front court. The 3 by Bird is good. Jamani Bird's got 11 already. He came in averaging 13, and Clayton State goes up 23. 4:38 left. Wise between the circles. Now Clayton. Cam Clayton, that's going to be an offensive foul. Cameron Clayton ran over Maurice White. Got called for the offensive foul. Clayton called for the charge. 4:33 left in the half, and Clayton State's got the basketball with a 23-point lead. Jimmy Link in his second season as the head coach at Clayton State. The Clayton State coaches wearing the tennis shoes tonight for the Coaches with Cancer thing, and the Lakers finally turned the ball over again. That's only their 3rd turnover. Steal by the Hurricanes. Dozier picks up. He's guarded by Powell. Now Tevin Wise. Now Colt Young. Wise open for 3. Tevin misses. Hurricanes now 2 for 5 on threes. Powell, 3-pointers good by Christoph Nairn. That's the 3rd 3 by Nairn, and Clayton State goes up 26. 3:38 to play in the first half. Yeah. Wise guarded by Nairn. Tevin shoots on the run good. Second field goal by Tevin Wise. 3:25 to play in the first half. Powell guarded by Yon. 3:18 left. Hurricanes playing zone defense. Lakers in no hurry. It's 41-17. Little fadeaway jumper's good by Maurice White. He's got 6. Everything they throw up's going in. They're shooting 70% on our floor. They are unconscious right now. Tevin Wise for 3 is good. Second triple by Tevin Wise. He's got 8, and as the ball goes through the net, Hurricanes take a timeout. 2:46. Benneman misses a 3 for Clayton State. Hurricanes rebound. Tevin Wise front side. Normally, the Hurricanes take pretty good care of the basketball. We average 13 turnovers a game. We've got 10 already tonight. Colt Young drives, gets to the basket, misses, gets it back, goes up again and misses, and Clayton State's got the rebound. Powell front court for the Lakers. We've played 18 minutes, 2 left in the half. Mama said there'd be days like this. Canes down 23. That three-pointer's no good. Cameron Dozier, the Hurricane rebound. Cam looks over to Coach Hicks for instructions. Ben being assisted now by Brexton Cruz, a student assistant here at GSW. And Cam Dozier throws it away. Too high for Colt Yawn, the 11th Hurricane turnover. For the Lakers, Marquise Clark goes back to work. A minute 28 left in the half. Clayton State won the women's game 80-53. So the Clayton State women won by 27, and the Clayton State men lead the Hurricanes by 23 here late in the first half. Lakers in their half-court offense. Benneman out. Three-pointer by Clark is no good. Hicks, the Hurricane rebound. Rebounding battle almost dead even. They double-team Dozier, and that's going to be a 5-second call. Another Hurricane turnover. Cam Dozier closely guarded for 5 seconds. That's a turnover. And Clayton State's got the basketball with 51 seconds remaining. 51 seconds left, and the first half will mercifully be over. That's been all Clayton State. Top of the key, power for threes, good. Clayton State's made 7 of 11 threes. Hurricanes down 26 with 21 seconds left. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Colt Yawn trying to hand off to Devin Watson. It's stolen by Clayton State. They get the ball inside and get a layup from Marquise Clark. Clayton State leads it by 28 with 3 seconds to go in the half. Tevin Wise from the parking lot misses. And finally the first half is over. Wow. Clayton State put on a clinic. I don't know that Clayton State can play any better. And the At halftime, around the Peach Belt, Young Harris leads Georgia College 34-31, and Francis Marion leads Flagler 41-39. Also at half, the three-pointer no good by Nairn, and the Hurricanes rebound. Well, they outscored us by 28 the first half. Let's see if we can outscore them by 29 in the second half. Dozier left of the free throw circle. He'll drive, pass to Wise. Tevin for three is good. That's a good start. Tevin Wise knocks down a three on our first second half possession. Canes play man-to-man. Benneman guarded by Price. Now Nairn works on Tevin Wise. Kinsey drives on Cameron Dozier. Good defense by Cam. Forces him to give the ball up. 5 seconds for the Lakers to shoot. Dribble drive. The shot is no good by Nairn. And a late whistle. I mean a really late whistle. If he fouled him, call it when he hit him. Not 10 seconds later. Late whistle. First foul on Tevin Wise. We have played a minute in the second half. 19 left. I'm not arguing about the call. It was probably right. It was just way too late. Nairn knocks down both free throws. That's only the second and the third free throws Clayton State has shot. Dozier crosses midcourt for the Hurricanes. Now Brandon Price. Clayton State playing zone. Wise open for three. Missed that one. Air ball. Rakeem Hicks got hammered and no call. Hicks got the offensive rebound. Missed the putback because he got mugged. Clayton State now in their front court. How can you not call that? Cameron Dozier gets a steal. Canes go from left to right. Dozier gets knocked down. Count it and one. Cameron Dozier gets only his second field goal of the night. Now he'll have a chance to supersize it. Kinsey picks up the foul. Dozier's averaging 16, but only 4 so far. He looks for his 5th point, but he missed the free throw. Clayton State rebounds. 50-25. Clayton State has doubled our score. Hurricanes play man-to-man. Kinsey throws it away. Lakers save it. Bird traveled. Yes, he did. Jamani Bird called for steps. Then the Hurricanes get to basketball with 18:02 left. Brandon Price and Cameron Dozier play catch as we enter the front court. Hurricanes in the home white uniforms. Clayton sets a pick, now gets the ball and throws it away. Hurricanes another turnover. Clayton State wants to run. The shot is good by Christoph Nairn. Nairn's got 15. And Clayton State leads it by 27. Dozier, top of the key. Now Wise. Tevin spots up for three, good. 4th triple by Tevin Wise. He's got 14. And the deficit is now 24. Three-pointer left side is good by Nairn. Nairn's having a career. 18 for Christopher Nairn. Under 17 minutes to play now. Dozier guarded by Kinsey. Now Price works on Benneman. Brandon penetrates, whistle, and a foul charged against Dantes Benneman. For the Hurricanes, Devin Watson checks in. Benneman picks up the foul, his second. And the Hurricanes put the ball in play. Dozier drives. Cam leans in, has the shot blocked by Kinsey. Clayton State goes from right to left. That's a travel against Kinsey. They turned the ball over. And the Hurricanes have possession with 16:35 to play. Tevin Wise quickly back in. And Cameron Clayton will get a rest. Hurricanes on the road Saturday. We go to Milledgeville and play at Georgia College. Then we're home for 3 games next week. Monday it's Columbus. Wednesday Young Harris. Saturday homecoming. And Montevallo. Brandon Price penetrates and gets the shot to go down. 10 points now for Price. Brandon averaging right at 19 on the year. Hicks gets a steal. Rakeem stepped in the passing lane, picked off the pass. Price for 3, missed it. Nathan Powell rebounds for Clayton State. We'll get the under 16 media timeout on the next dead ball. Kinsey gives it up to Benneman. Now Nathan Powell will drive to the foul line. Dishes inside, but Bird misses. Wise, the Hurricane rebound. Tevin passes it midcourt to Dozier. Cam gives it to Wise. Tevin wanted to shoot. Now passes to Hicks. The 15-footer by Rakeem is good. Rakeem Hicks's first basket. And as the ball goes through the net, we'll get a timeout. 15:22 to play. It's now Clayton State 55, Georgia Southwestern 32. Canes trail by 23. We're back in 60. You're listening to the Hurricanes on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. "15 minutes, 22 seconds to play. It's been all Clayton State. And the officials look for a towel to dry the basketball. Never gets one, so let's play anyway. Okay. Wipe the ball off the floor. Not sure that's a good idea. And Cameron Dozier is going to pick up a reach-in foul. And now we'll have the under 16 media timeout. 15 minutes, 14 seconds left. The score's the same. Clayton State 55, Georgia Southwestern 32. Good guys down 23. Inbounds pass comes to Kyle Kinsey. Now Dantes Benneman works on Brandon Price. They set a double screen. They get inside and lay it in. White now with 8. And Clayton State goes up 25. Wise between the circles. Now Dozier left side. Wise thought about it. Drives. Pass picked off by Maurice White. White stops at the foul line in the front court. Powell now dribbles to the head of the key. Now White. Now Kinsey. Left wing. Shot clock at 9 and a whistle. Cameron Clayton picks up the foul. So Clayton State gets a fresh 30 on the shot clock. They'll put the basketball in play with 14 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Canes on the road Saturday at Georgia College, then 3 home games next week. Baseline jumper, right side, no good by Powell. Dozier, the Hurricane rebound. Cam with just over 14 minutes to play. Watson for 3. Devins in and out. Tough break. Watson's 3 went in but bounced out. Clayton could not hang on to the offensive board, and Clayton State will bring it down with a 25-point lead. It was 3-3 at one time, then a 16-0 run by Clayton State, and the Lakers have never looked back, and I think Cameron Clayton just picked up his 3rd foul. He did. Clayton will leave, and Rakeem Hicks replaces Cameron Clayton in the Hurricane lineup. Kyle Kinsey will trigger the inbounds play. 8-foot jumper is no good by White, and then he comes over the back of one of our players and picks up a foul. That's the 3rd foul of the second half against Clayton State. Brandon Price picked up in our front court by Benneman. Watson sets a pick. Price drives. Rakeem Hicks fouled as he drives to the bucket. And Rakeem Hicks will be at the foul line. He'll shoot a pair of free throws with 13:35 left. Second foul on Nathan Powell. Hicks free throw, Rakeem's good. Good to see Coach Jeff Fussell at the game tonight. Jeff, the athletic director for the Sumter County Parks and Recreation Authority, or department I think it is now. Hicks knocks down both free throws. Jeff, Tim, and Dwight Harris do such a good job, and that's going to be an offensive foul as Rakeem Hicks draws the offensive foul. 3rd foul on Nathan Powell. He'll come out now, and Kyle Kinsey back in for the Lakers. 5th foul of the second half against Clayton State. Clayton State 57, Georgia Southwestern 34. Lakers lead by 13. And the Hurricanes will walk it down, trailing by 23. Just over 13 minutes remain. Watson left sideline. On the block, Hicks. Rakeem, nice move, lays it in. Hicks now with 6, all in the second half. And the Canes now trail by 21. Stranger things have happened. We are 7 minutes into the second half, 13 minutes remain. Benneman against Price. Shot clock at 10. 16-footer by Benneman bounces around and falls in. Benneman's first 2 of the second half. He's got 12. He came in averaging 13. Hicks between the circles, now Watson, now Price. 12.5 left. Price behind the back on the dribble. Hicks sets a screen, shot clock at 10. Price leans in. Contact and a foul on Clayton State with 12:22 left. So Price will be at the foul line. Brandon's a 77% free throw shooter on the year. That's the 3rd foul on Dantes Benneman. And Brandon Price looks for his 11th point. Got it. Price now 2 of 3 from the foul line. And he can bring the Hurricanes back to within 21. Price takes aim. Brandon's second free throw is also good. 12 now for Price. Hurricanes double team the ball in the backcourt. They beat the pressure. And they get a layup from Christoph Nairn. Nairn's got 20. Clayton State by 23. Ball is going to be deflected out of bounds. And the Hurricanes will have the basketball with 12:01 left. Price gets the inbound pass from Wise. 61-38. Wise open for 3. Tevin not this time. Nairn the rebound for Clayton State. 11:45 left. White drives, misses. Rakeem Hicks snatches down the Hurricane rebound. Price penetrates, gets to the basket, but it's blocked out of bounds by Alfonso Davis, and that takes us to the under 12 media timeout. 11:32 left. Clayton State still a big lead. 11:32 to play. It's now Clayton State 61. Georgia Devin Watson dumps it inside to Rakeem Hicks. Rakeem falls down, and Hicks is tied up for a jump. And the possession arrow favoring GSW. Talking about Christoph Nairn, he's only averaging 5 points a game, but he has gone off for 20 already tonight. So Christoph Nairn, a 6'2", and he's a freshman from Boynton Beach, Florida. Averaging 5, he's got 20 tonight. I told you he was having a career. Wise inbounds to Hicks. Now Devin Watson, now Brandon Price in the midcourt circle. Shot clock at 6. Brandon Price with the shot clock at 3. Drives, misses, but Devin Watson tips it in. Watson's first bucket comes on a tap in. And Clayton State by 21. 11 minutes left. Benneman. Now they go right side to Kinsey. He'll drive, reverse layup from right to left is good. That's Kinsey's first basket. And Kinsey's first bucket gives the Lakers a 23-point lead. Dozier for three is good. Dozier's first three, he's got 7 points now, and Clayton State's lead is 20. Benneman, little pick and roll. They're going to get a stuff. Alfonso Davis slams it home. Davis with the flush, and Clayton State goes up 22, just over 10 minutes remain. Dozier hands off to Wise. Tevin passes right side to Watson. Devins bounces it twice, now gives it to Brandon Price, now Cam Dozier. Dozier left-handed dribble, nice pass to Rakeem Hicks, and Rakeem's foul exactly halfway through the second half, 10 minutes left. Baseball, softball, golf, and tennis right around the corner. I believe basketball, tennis, baseball, and softball all at home next weekend. Saturday, February the 4th, homecoming weekend. The free throw is good by Rakeem Hicks. For Clayton State, Jamon Bird goes back to work. We're halfway through the second half, 10 minutes to play. Rakeem Hicks looking for his 8th point. The free throw's on the way. He missed it. Bird rebounds for the Lakers. Little touch pass, that's a travel. They got the ball on the block to Alfonso Davis. He was called for steps. And the turnover gives the basketball to the Hurricanes with just under 10 left. 9:44 to be exact. Dozier, top of the key, misses a three. Long rebound, chased down by the Hurricanes' Devin Watson. Brandon Price, we isolate. He drives, and a blocking foul on the Lakers. Hurricanes still playing hard. Seems like we've been down 20 all night. First foul on Dantes Benneman. And Brandon Price at the foul line. That's the 8th foul of the second half against Clayton State. Price takes aim. Brandon's free throw, missed it. Price now 3 for 5 from the charity stripe. Price takes aim. Brandon's second free throw. This one's good. And Clayton State has the basketball and a 20-point lead. Jimmy Link in his second year as Clayton State's head coach. Boy, that's too easy. They get a layup from Jamani Bird. Ben Hicks can't be happy with that defensive effort. Price hands off to Dozier. Now Wise. Watson sets a pick for Tevin. He'll drive, miss, whistle, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Tevin Wise. Wise called for the charge. That's his second foul. Tevin will come out, replaced by Colt Yawn. Colt's first appearance of the second half. Colt played 12 minutes in the first half. Evidently, some moisture on the floor tonight as several of the players try to rub their sneakers on the floor to try to get it up. Clayton State's got the basketball with a 22-point lead. Lakers going from right to left here in the second half in their black road uniforms. Powell and Kinsey play catch. Now White gives it back to Powell. They go inside and get another layup, this one from Alfonso Davis. Clayton State now by 24, it's 69-45. Price crosses the timeline for the Hurricanes. Now Cameron Dozier, Clayton State playing man defense. Price, free throw line extended left side, will drive, get to the basket, but miss the shot. Powell rebounds for Clayton State, brings it down himself. And a whistle and a foul on GSW. First foul on Devin Watson. Mama said there'd be days like this. The Clayton State women won by 27. And the Clayton State men, with 8 minutes left, lead by 24. Kinsey picks up his dribble. Turnaround jumper by Bird's no good. The follow is no good. The second tip is also no good. Hurricanes come away with it. Brandon Price now front side for Southwestern. Price drives in the paint, gets to the basket and scores. I don't care what the score is. Brandon Price is going to play hard. 15 now for the senior from Radcliffe, Kentucky. They post up Davis. We double him. He'll drive, miss. Hicks rebounds for Southwestern. Rakeem, outlet pass to Cameron Dozier. Cam goes behind the back on the dribble. Price for three. BP misses. Clayton State rebounds. That's Alfonso Davis. Long outlet pass. They get to the basket again. White misses. Hicks another rebound. 69-47. Good guys trail by 22. Price guarded by Powell. Now Dozier guarded by Kinsey. Now Colt Yawn works on Maurice White. 8 seconds to shoot. Price left sideline. Misses the long three. I can't believe they foul him way out there, but they do. So Price fouls, shooting an NBA three. He'll get 3 free throws, but first the under 8 media timeout. 6.5 left. Clayton State still on top. It's Clayton State 69, Georgia Southwestern 47. Canes down 22. We're back in 60 on the Hurricane Sports Network. Brandon Price will get 3 foul shots. The first one's on the way. It's good. BP now 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. Price takes aim. Brandon's good again. Price on the year, a 77% free throw shooter. And he can bring the Hurricanes to within 19. The third free throw's also good. So Brandon Price gets the hat trick. 3 free throws. Canes try to trap. We get a steal and another late whistle. Ben Hicks is not going to like that, and I don't blame him. This one particular official, he may have the slowest whistle I've ever seen. That's about the third time he's made a call about 5 seconds after the play. Looked like the Hurricanes had come up with a clean steal, but a late whistle will send Clayton State to the free throw line. Kyle Kinsey's free throw's good, his 3rd point. 70-50. Kinsey can give Clayton State a 21-point lead, and he does. Kyle Kinsey knocks down both ends of the 1-and-1. Just over 6 minutes remain. Price front court for the Canes. Now Colt Young, 28-foot mark right side. Colt dribbles to the top of the key, dishes to Devin Watson right side. Now Clayton. Cameron Clayton will drive and score. Clayton's 2nd basket. I think he got the first bucket of the game. That's his first basket since very early in the contest. Canes down 19. We've played catch-up since they had a 16-0 run. Yawn rebounds. Kinsey's miss. Colt front court himself. Colt has it stolen by Clark. Clark will lay it in. Marquise Clark just picked Colt Yawn's pocket, gets the lay in, and the Lakers go up 21. Price drives in the lane. Shot is rejected right into Cameron Clayton. Clayton State wants to run. They lose the ball, get it back, and they're going to lay it in. Alfonso Davis with the honors. One of those nights. Clayton State getting every bounce. They really are. Dozier drives to the baseline. Now Cameron Clayton, he makes a bad pass. Alfonso Davis, whistle, and Brandon Price will be called for a foul. Ben Hicks is really frustrated. I think he's frustrated with his team and the officials. That's the 3rd foul on Brandon Price. Each team now with 8 second-half fouls. At one time, the foul count was 8-4. Clayton State having 8, GSW having 4, but now the foul count is even, 8-8. The free throw is good. Alfonso Davis knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. Just try to get some other scores around the Peach Belt. 2nd free throw, good. Alfonso Davis knocks down both ends of the 1-and-1, and that gives Clayton State a 25-point lead. 4:36 left. Price gets the handoff. Now we post up Hicks. Rakeem is going to be called for steps. Rakeem called for the travel. Christoph Nairn gives the ball up to Kyle Kinsey. Kinsey will drive. He'll miss. Hicks the Hurricane rebound. Just over 4 minutes left. Dozier right sideline. Skip pass left side to Wise. 15-footer missed it. Clayton State rebounds. 4 minutes to play. Clayton State by 25. That 16-0 to run early in the first half really kind of ended all the suspense. And a foul called on Southwestern. That will take us to the under 4 media timeout with 3:47 left. 3 minutes. Kyle Kinsey at the free throw line for Clayton State. Hurricanes with 19 turnovers. Clayton State with 9. Free throws good by Kinsey. Rebounding battle very close. Hurricanes actually have one more rebound. 27 rebounds to 26. Kinsey knocks down both free throws. Clayton State a big edge on points off the bench. 18 points to 2. Their bench has outscored our bench 18-2. Hurricanes throw it away. Turnover number 20. 3.5 left. Hurricanes will have to regroup and travel to Milledgeville on Saturday to take on a good Georgia College team. Then 3 home games next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Three's good by Kyle Kinsey. That's Kinsey's first three-point basket. 9 points for Kinsey all in the second half, and Clayton State stretches the lead to 29. Tevin Wise misses the runner. Clayton State rebounds. Nairn in the front court. He'll drive and lay it in. 22 for Christoph Nairn. Again, he's averaging 5, and he's gone off for 22 here tonight. Clayton State by 31 with 2.5 left. Brandon Price, 3, good, and he's fouled. So Brandon Price will have a chance for a 4-point play. And Coach Ben Hicks emptying his bench. Jalen Waters checks in. Cale Maynard checks in. Richard Love is in. Devin Watson returns. And after the Brandon Price free throw, if he makes it, Colt Yawn will replace him. So Coach Ben Hicks giving some guys that don't get a lot of minutes some time here late in the game. The free throw's good. That's a 4-point play for Brandon Price. $22 points for Brandon. A 14-point second half. And it's 83-56. 2:19 left. Right side, the 3 by Nairn is no good. The follow is no good, but the second tip is good. Marquise Clark with the tap in. Couple of offensive rebounds for Clayton State, and they extend the lead to 29 with 2 minutes left. Waters, Jalen, the freshman. Canes turned the ball over. That's going to be a layup for Marquise Clark. Clark now with 8, and the Lakers go up 87-56. A minute 39 left. Maynard, Watson, Devin gets to the basket and scores. Second field goal by Watson. It's 87-58, a minute 25 left. Kyle Kinsey in the front court for the Lakers from Clayton State University. Jalen Taylor's in the game for Clayton State. Taylor is 6'6", he's a sophomore from Hepzibah. That's a travel, isn't it? No, they're going to call a foul and count to a basket. I thought Darius Moore shuffled his feet before he shot, but I guess not. First basket by Moore, 6'8" senior from Memphis, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's a second foul on the Hurricanes' Colt Yawn. The free throw's good. It's 90-58. Clayton State by 32. 62 seconds to play. Cale Maynard, the sophomore from Macon, gives it to Richard Love, the senior from Waycross. He'll drive and score. Richard Love, a transfer from South Georgia State, lays it in. And the Clayton State lead is 30. 20 on the shot clock, 45 on the big clock. Kinsey against Manor. Cale played at Howard High School in Macon. Shot clock at 7. They screen for Kinsey. Colt Yawn gets a steal. Colt will drive, get to the basket, and lay it in. First basket by Colt Yawn. It's 90-62. The shot clock is off. 17 on the game clock. And it appears if Clayton State will just hold the basketball and run the clock out, that would be the appropriate thing to do. And Christopher Nairn, who's had a huge ball game, hands the ball to the official, and it's over. Clayton State wins it. The final score from the Storm Dome, Clayton State 90, Georgia Southwestern 62. 90-62, Clayton State wins it. I'll wrap it up after this on 94 Sports.